With 2012 coming to a close, it's time to reflect on some of the greatest games that this year had to offer. It seems that every year gaming is rising, becoming more mainstream, becoming larger in scale, and becoming the big boss when it comes to media. So, what are the best games this year? Sit back and let Omega break down the best games of 2012. Please note that this list will only consist of games that I have played. For me, 2012 started off with a bang in March. On this month, my most anticipated game of the year came out, Mass Effect 3. Despite the controversy surrounding the ending of Mass Effect 3, I thought it was amazing. Yes, the original ending wasn't the greatest, but I was still satisfied. Then BioWare released an extended ending to the very open and loose one they originally created. While it didn't answer everything, it was enough to shut people up. Of course, fanboys still got upset that the story didn't go the exact way they wanted. Nevertheless though, Mass Effect 3 was very emotional and it was a good end to one of my favorite gaming series of all time. Next up, we have a free-to-play game available only on the PC, Blacklight Retribution. Blacklight is one of the games that is bold enough to try to make a profit out of an initially free game, and they did a great job of doing so. This game has all the presentation, support, updates, and gameplay of a AAA title. The reason this makes it onto my list is because I just know it that in a few years, games like TF2 and Blacklight will be considered the grandfathers of the growing free-to-play market. This game is a must-play for FPS enthusiasts with a halfway decent PC to run it. While it's not necessarily a Game of the Year contender for me, Sleeping Dogs is without a doubt one of the most fun games I've played this year. The story was decent, good enough to maintain my interest, but where this game really shines is the gameplay. The love childs between the old true crime games and the Grand Theft Auto games are definitely an experience in gaming I would not want to miss. While the game itself may not be unforgettable or groundbreaking, you will have fun with this game for the few days it may take you to beat it. Now this one is for the sports fans out there. 2K13 is an amazing addition to what is arguably the best sports simulator out there. All of the changes made are for the most part welcome, and the game adds a whole bunch of new elements. What you learned from the previous 2K titles no longer apply, apart from the very basics. 2K13 does an amazing job of refreshing the experience, but at the same time, you can still identify it as a 2K branded game. Changing my player to my career is another welcome change. 2K is one of those games that I will anticipate each and every year. Stealth, betrayal, revenge. What else but Dishonored? Bethesda, my God, have my children already. Easily one of my favorite developers capitalized on a brand new IP, which in this day and age is unheard of. Damn near every game that's coming out is a sequel. Dishonored sneaks up on the norm and gives it a few stabs in the back. This game is a must-play for the experience alone. So many different ways to get to the same destination is something I wish more games would do. Most of them are just, unfortunately, linear. While Dishonored isn't the most open game out there, you still get to be creative in how you complete the game. Borderlands 2. Anyone that knows me is aware that I wasn't a huge fan of the first Borderlands due to the fact that when I got into the game, all of my friends already knew what to do and they were crazy high levels. However, this year I got the chance to play Borderlands 2 with a friend, both on the same level, both completely clueless, and that's how you must play Borderlands. Only get this game if you have friends to share the experience with, and that is my main issue with Borderlands. I can't enjoy it alone. Apart from that though, it is a fun experience with someone else, and it's just fun, and I would recommend it if you have friends. If not, there is eBay, Craigslist, men searching for men, gamers searching for gamer. I don't even know. Need for Speed Most Wanted is the best mindless racing game on the next-gen consoles in my opinion. Need for Speed went spiraling down with the introduction of the next-gen consoles, and Most Wanted was looking to bring back the old experience. While it's not underground, it's certainly the best Need for Speed game on the next-gen consoles. Racing game fans, you need to pick this game up. As a giant fan of the series, it was awesome to see one of my favorite game characters of all time back in action. Halo 4 is a comfortable mix between the older Halo games and the newer installments. Is it perfect? Not by any means, but this game is worthy of bearing a number next to the Halo title. The story is the best in the franchise, giving Master Chief a personality, and the multiplayer is the best since Halo 3. If you're an FPS fan and are tired of the run-of-the-mill Call of Duty and you really want a new experience, Halo 4 is a no-brainer. And now finally, it all comes down to this: my favorite game of 2012. Any fan of mine knows exactly what I'm about to say. The very first game to bring me to tears. Mass Effect almost brought me there, but this game definitely pushed me over the edge. I'm talking about none other than the smash hit, the underdog of the year, Telltale's The Walking Dead video game. This game puts you into situations where you actually feel impacted. It is truly amazing how Telltale can control the player the way they do. There isn't too much gameplay to be had here, but if you want the best gaming experience as far as the story is concerned, you need this game. I will never forget this game as long as there is a single cell in my brain. This game has easily become my favorite of all time. So that wraps it up for the best games of 2012. Subscribe if you haven't already, leave a like on this video, and comment your favorite games of 2012. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.